All right, guys. Once again, here with Shinja. Um, welcome to another Fyxshion Radio. And today we're going to be talking about Demon Slayer. What's the subtitle of this anime?
Kimetsu no Yaiba,
Yaiba. Kimetsu no Yaiba.
which I'm pretty sure that just also means, uh, like Demon Slayer.
Yeah. Indeed.
I'm not entirely sure. Yaiba means sword. So Kimetsu, I'm guessing
Let's look it
means
up.
like Kimetsu means annihilation. So sword annihilation.
Exactly, yeah.
Anyway,
All right, can you tell us a little bit about it, Shinja?
well, Demon Slayer, as the name implies, Uh, in this world, there are creatures known as demons, and they feed upon humans and they attack humans and whatnot. One fateful day, our protagonist Tanjiro is out of the house. He's trying to earn money for his family, selling coal, I believe, charcoal, to the nearby village. So he's away from home. And as he's away from home, his family gets attacked by a demon. And not only that, his sister is turned into a demon,
Mm-hmm.
and she tries to attack him. But somehow, uh, he's able to escape escape her attacks, not get devoured by her. And this mysterious character shows up, tries to kill his sister named Nezuko, but our protagonist Danjiro prevents him from doing so and convinces him that he can turn her back into a human, or he'll try to find a way to turn her back into a human. So the rest of the anime is basically Tanjiro trying to find a way, a cure, or something to regain Nezuko's humanity.
Yeah.
And so Tanjiro becomes a demon slayer in the process to fight demons to try to get answers out of them. So that's the
Indeed.
gist of it.
Yes. Now that you mentioned that, she's very kawaii. Very kawaii.
So kawaii. Like, they made her overly, even after the whole demonization or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, they made her even more kawaii. So yeah, it's like the pink hair, or not the pink hair, the pink eyes, the long hair, the really big eyes, and then they just make her really tiny at points. It's got all the cute anime girl aspects.
Although the protagonist carries her in a box. She can
even cuter.
Yeah, exactly. So she can shrink and she can get bigger. So that's one of the, I think that's type of one of the demon powers is, if I'm not mistaken.
Her demon powers are interesting, but she's able to shapeshift almost, or at least her size. She's able to increase and reduce it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, man, this anime. Okay, so there was a lot of people recommending me this anime, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start watching it, but then I just forget about it, and then at some point, I think it was last month, I started watching this anime. So I didn't start watching it from day one. It's rare for me, But then, man, I got into it so freaking hard, man. It's like, wow. This anime reminds me a lot of that OG anime. Those type of animes with good characters and it basically reminds me of Full Metal Alchemist at some point.
You know, you're not the first one to tell me that. That's actually really funny that you mentioned that. Yes.
Indeed,
It's
yeah.
you got the siblings, and you know they're trying to find out how to reclaim something. They're looking for this mysterious character that they know of.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely got Full Metal Alchemist vibes.
Yes, it does. And I'm like, okay, this is what people been like waiting for, because this is a different type of shonen. It has the shonen type of thing. It's a lot of kids. Because this is basically kids.
Young kids,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of action scenes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the protagonist is really overly righteous,
Yes.
but he's not like, you know, one thing I appreciate of Tanjiro, he's not annoying.
Exactly.
Like, there's so many protagonists that either they're too moody or too annoying.
Too dumb.
He's yeah, he's
But
normal.
He's normal.
He's
yes.
actually like, and he's like a good boy. You know?
Yes.
So,
yes.
I'm like, you know, it's not hard to relate to you. You're not weird. You're actually like, I like you.
It's like, let's compare it a little bit like Gon. Gon, he ain't stupid. Gon is very smart, but he's still a kid, you know. So I can compare him to Gon, because Gon ain't that Asta, Deku, and all these annoying kids.
Well, Deku's not that annoying. He's a crybaby.
Yeah, he's a crybaby. Yeah,
that annoying. But like, yeah, Gon is one of those characters as well that he's not like. It's like, yeah, you can like him. My only problem with Gon is like he was too happy. You know?
way too.
Danjiro felt like kind of like, oh, your realistic levels of happy and
Exactly,
depressed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, but you know, he's not like stupid. What's his name from Black Clover? Asta.
Yeah, Asta. Yeah.
Where like screaming from day one.
Day one.
So
Oh god.
loud.
Yeah.
So loud. I know that's part of his character. It's written into his character. Like, never give up, and he's loud and he's annoying to everyone in the world as well. But he's so annoying to the viewer as well.
Indeed, it's Oh god.
And then, you know, Naruto as well, like,
Yeah.
he's annoying in a way, and also, but he's like so depressed when he's not being annoying. You know, although I you know, you do end up liking Naruto later on.
Of course, and all these protagonists, but in day one, like, this protagonist is one of those that you tend to respect the most. Because even though the other type of fighters in this anime, they're kind of annoying. Especially the electricity guy. What's his name?
Zenitsu.
Oh my gosh, man.
Like,
he's OP. He's OP, but damn, he's annoying.
they introduced him, and I was like, gosh dang it, please shut up.
Yeah.
Like, please, I want you to not say another word. And then he calmed down a little bit, but then he got annoyed. I was just like, I hate this character.
Yeah.
And then I knew he was gonna be really good. That there was gonna be
that's surprising thing. Like, this guy must be good at fighting, because damn, I'm starting to hate this dude. But then it surprised me by like the sword and the lightning, and it reminded me of Yellow Flash, of course. So
yeah, the lightning attacks are really cool. I especially liked his last fight that he had in the latest episode.
With the spider? Yeah.
Yeah, that was like super epic. I absolutely loved it.
I love that arc, dude. That arc, oof. Jesus, man, it's like, it reminds me of that arc of Naruto when they were going to rescue Sasuke. They're like, each of them have their own spotlight, their own fight. Especially that one with the mask that has the face of a girl.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's getting some character development.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was gonna be another annoying character.
Oh yeah, me too, man. Oh gosh.
He's actually like, oh, okay, your character development is happening sooner than I expected, and it's it's in a really interesting way. It's really nice. Like just literally by what's happening around, no dialogue nor anything. It's just like, yep, you can see it happening. It's like, huh, it's really interesting.
Indeed.
I love the art style in this anime.
Dude, this
Everything is
animation
so beautiful, especially like when they start doing attacks and everything.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like
It's so
the
fluid.
drawings and the animations, like just so beautiful.
Dude, even
like,
the CGI looks good.
yeah.
And you know
It
that I'm
all
really
looks so
skeptical about CGI. Like,
Oh yeah, me too. But yeah, it looks great. Like the water, the fire, lightning. Even when Tanjiro breathes in to perform different attacks and stuff.
Yes.
Even that looks really nice and it's satisfying. Yeah, and the fighting, like the choreography and like the camera movements. Oh, it's so good. It's really good. I love the fluidity of all the movements. Like this anime, like the team working on this, they did really good.
Indeed. I don't know how long this is gonna last, and I hope it lasts, longer than just 25 episodes and just 50 episodes. From what I'm seeing, I still think that it's going to go on above 25 episodes. So that's good news because there's a lot of introducing new characters at the episode of 21st, something like that. They have the 20th episode. So yeah. So before we get to that episode, from last week, if you're still watching this later on, I don't know, two weeks after this, like, of course, this was actually uploaded ways before, the newer episodes were going to air. So, my favorite episode right now is still, I think it was 1819, one of those two. I don't know if you remember.
Was it the last fight against one of those strong demons? The string demon.
Yeah, that's the one. I think that's everyone's favorite. That's everyone's favorite.
I think it's episode 18.
Yeah.
Because like the funny bit is that like the episode afterwards is like so different because everyone's like, man, episode 18, oh, so epic, and all the comments are like, laughs in episode 19.
Yeah. I mean, that episode, dude, I cried. It only has, like, at least before that, obviously 17 episodes before, but that's because of the great and good development and good characters that they have been developing all those 17 episodes. And you see that, and like right in the 18th episodes, you see these characters having a moment, and like, gosh, what a freaking moment. Like the flashbacks were, wow, on point, dude. Like, I can't spoil anything because you need to see it. Like,
no, it's good. I
definitely, Jesus, man.
I think the flashbacks were episode 20, because I'm looking at the episode list now, and like the 19 was the really beautiful one. Like 19 was the one where like it got my emotions going because like the animation, the fighting, the music, it was all like done so beautifully.
Yes.
And then episode 20 happens, and it's like also still like what the heck, but then you get all the flashbacks and they actually have purpose, they like they're not showing us something from like super ages ago unrelated. It's like, hey, no, like here's like the missing plot point to all of this, and it happens like at the end after everything. It's not disrupting the story at all. It's like, hey, so we just got over all that crap, here's why that happened.
Yeah,
exactly.
I love that. Exactly. Although I also love in the beginning when the teacher was actually teaching the protagonist how to like that weird training in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it reminds me a lot of the it reminds me a lot of Yu Yu Hakusho, obviously Hunter x Hunter. It had those elements from back in the days anime, and that's why I like this anime. This is a work of art. I mean, this anime is art everywhere, such as fighting, the animation, how it looks, the sound, the music. If you're not watching this anime today, you're missing out on greatness.
Yeah, no, this is definitely like anime. It's probably the anime of 2019. Like,
Oh yes, indeed, yes.
we still got a couple months left, but like this is like if I had to pick out one thing, like a series to watch from this year, it would probably be Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer, yeah. And Boku no Hero comes out. I think it's the October 4th season. So let's see how that goes. But damn, it's just so hard right now to top right now Demon Slayer. And it came with a freaking bang, dude. I mean, like I don't know, man. Like the competition's
It kind of came out of nowhere to me
because
I heard nothing about it, and then all of a sudden I saw a highlight on Crunchyroll on their Facebook page, and I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to watch it. Like, all I remember is that like they left it at a cliffhanger, and I'm like, well, I need to watch the actual episode now, and then I watched it on their site. And I was like, I'm hooked. I'm sold. I had no idea how the anime was gonna go from there. I thought it was gonna be more, like dramatic or whatever, but it's actually got a surprising sense of humor in there.
Oh yes,
It's like lighthearted at times, but it's also got it's like kind of darker themes to it at times. But it was like the demons in each one, like having their own dark past, and it's a little gruesome at times.
Oh yes, it is. It's
because of the imagery.
Yes, it's a lot of decapitating it.
Yeah, there's blood, there's decapitation, there's like eyes being in weird places, like yeah, it's just weird, but it's not as bad as it could be. Like if you watch Full Metal Alchemist, it's like that same level of where it's like it's kind of okay, and then sometimes there's like some shocking scenes.
Yes. Although another thing that I love about it is that even though they're demons, they have their background story, and that's what makes it special. Because bad guys, demons, and we don't care about you, but they have their past too. They have their background, their really dark background. Like each one of them, that's why I just like, wow. Even the bad guys, even the demons have their own backstory. Because I don't know, if it weren't for that, really, this will be like another anime with a decent plot. The bad guys aren't as good as other anime, but this one is different because it has that kind of element. Because you need to put at least something in the background of your bad guys, the demons, the antagonists, especially the main antagonist of the anime, in which the protagonist encounter him not actually fighting, but in the first few episodes it's like meeting the final boss.
Yeah, no, it happened so quick. I didn't expect that it would be Michael Jackson,
Yeah, exactly. Michael Jackson. He looks like him, yeah.
Moonwalks right past him and goes, hee hee.
Yeah.
And then he recognizes that sound.
Oh gosh. It's it was terrifying. There's some stuff that like, Jesus, how are you going to encounter this OP guy? But even though our protagonist is like evolving and the fights are different, none of them are like copy and paste like most anime do. This like each demon have like different abilities, so our protagonist has to do something else besides just swinging the sword.
Yeah.
So it's very dynamic. It's not the same. It's not repetitive. It's very different, and it's like a mission, like missing another thing like Naruto, because Naruto, the OG Naruto, it was like mission after mission and different stories. That is why I like Naruto back then. Unlike Shippuden, but Shippuden at the beginning was okay after the war arc, but let's not talk about that. The thing is that once you start with the missions, and they kept doing the missions on Demon Slayer, I was like, that's the thing that I like, because it's different stories, it's different, it's a journey, it's something that we can see something new every single time he goes to somewhere else. So the ones who give the protagonist or the other slayers the announcement that there's some demons going around in some other place are these weird talking birds.
Yeah. Really interesting.
So I think our protagonist bird is a crow. Is it, or is it a raven? I don't know.
Ravens are a type of crow. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a crow. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, they get their messages by crows, which I think is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's a world, what was I? Oh yeah, and then one of the characters isn't even a crow. I think that's really funny and cute. Like it's like a tiny songbird thing.
Yeah, it's I think it's a lovebird, or
yeah,
I don't know what kind of bird it is. It's just a choo-choo. I don't know.
I was like, oh dude, I want Tanjiro to have that bird. Everyone else has like a normal bird, and this other dude just has a little tiny little cute bird. Doesn't even talk.
Yeah.
Just chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah, that's what it does. Like, but in addition to that, going back to our protagonist's sister, she's an incredible fighter. I mean, Jesus. She is like the brawl type of she goes straight forward, like she is like doesn't care, like bang, like
yeah, she's a muscle kind of
yeah
person. I felt really bad one episode though, because she like loses her leg basically.
Oh yeah.
And like it doesn't matter because she's a demon.
Mm-hmm, yeah, regenerate.
But yeah, but like when I saw it come off and the way she fell and everything, I was like, it was so bad and painful.
It's I feel you. I mean, she's kawaii, and seeing her like, oh my gosh, like she's bleeding.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, why would you do this? But yeah, she it's surprising. Yeah, her demon transformation has made her way more agile, and she kicks butt.
Yes. Yes, she does, and there's a lot of guys and characters there that have been hitting on her too.
Yeah. But anyway, they're hinting in the anime that like, oh, now she's got like powers, demon powers.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So it means that she's growing and getting stronger and stuff. So that's
cool. Yes. Oh man, this anime, like, I don't know what the protagonist will do if he finds a way to get her into a human form again. I don't know. I mean, she's good as a the demon. But if it's the protagonist's decision. It's gonna feel weird because once she turns into human, she won't be having the powers, and she won't be a big of a help. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings of that, but yeah, it's
I don't know if like she's actually like, I feel like they're my prediction for the anime, because like I have no idea what it's gonna be like. I don't feel like it's gonna end with her returning into human. I may be wrong. I feel like we're gonna learn a lot about demons, like their origin, like like what they actually are, why sunlight hurts them, why is Nezuko special, why is Michael Jackson making more demons.
Exactly, yeah. There's a purpose behind all of that too.
Yeah, so yeah, like I know we're gonna learn a lot as the anime progresses. And I think that by the end of the anime, Tanjiro and Nezuko are gonna have to make some very serious decisions as to like, okay, well, what do we do now? And there might even be questions about like, what to do with humanity,
Yeah.
like, are we gonna treat demons as humans now? Like, are demons like the natural course for humanity? Like, there's gonna be some pretty deep questions happening.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my prediction, at least. Now I don't know exactly how it's gonna end, but I feel like it's gonna be in that vein.
Yes, I think I have that feeling too. I don't think it's going to like end like she turned into a demon. Like maybe not, but it's like we've seen a lot of anime, and just like, let's go back to Full Metal Alchemist. It can vary. The ending can go that route, or it cannot. We've seen both Full Metal Alchemist. One of them didn't actually. Yeah, exactly. They're totally different endings, and I think the first one, L never got his.
Spoilers, yeah. L never got his body in the first one.
But in Brotherhood, it's
it's there. He got it.
Yeah, he got it. So we could get it. Anything. I mean, we're ready for it. We're ready. So if she doesn't get, human form again, I mean, it's just the storytelling of this anime is very unpredictable at sometimes. That's great, and that's how it is. I mean, it's the storytelling in this anime is just great. So it can go anywhere. I mean, it can go with the flow and just keep on, because I'm really enjoying this anime, and I'm not sure if it's actually shown in Jump, or let me check.
What who it's written by?
Yeah.
It's published by Shueisha.
Let's see.
It's Jump Comics.
Jump Comics, okay.
Yeah, Weekly Shonen Jumps.
Okay, so it's Weekly Shonen Jump, and why isn't he in Jump Force?
I mean, he's probably new enough. Like, the original run came out in 2016, and I'm pretty sure Jump Force came out a little bit before that.
Came out this year.
Jump Force?
Yeah.
Oh, Jump Force is the latest one. Sorry, I'm thinking about it.
No, J-Stars, no. I ain't talking about that. I mean, they're both shit game animes, but I mean, like, man, like, come on. Have some other anime in that freaking bad game. Like,
anyway, my only other reasoning is he probably wasn't popular enough at the time, not having an anime.
The anime, yeah. But now they're forced to jump into this game, into Jump Force.
Well, if they do include him.
Well, they have to. I mean, like the popularity is as high as a lot of people will be dressing on in the Comic-Con next year. These characters.
Yeah.
We'll be seeing them. You will be seeing some pictures too. Just telling the truth, man. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's
People are gonna
eventually
try to do the hair. They're gonna have the earrings, the scar. You know, I'm gonna get annoyed because like no one's gonna get the look completely right. But I mean, that's
Of
not the
course,
point.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, guys, this is it. Hope you enjoy it. Please watch this anime. It's very good, extremely good
Yes.
storytelling. Fully recommended. So yeah, guys, it's been Zarapunky.
And this has been Shinja.
We'll see you guys later.
Goodbye.